Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not political, it's spiritual. Every Sunday, a group of us get together and we jump up and down on the web of creation. And when we're jumping up and down on this web of creation, we're using our imaginations, we're using our dreams to bring what we want into reality. And so I'm going to play with that a little, I think, on my journey sessions that I'm doing Saturday. And I will post the video below. So if you want to go look, it's on another YouTube channel that I've created. I'm not quite sure why I created that, but maybe it's for this. It's non-political. And right now it just has a few journey sessions on it. And a journey session for me is all about dropping into our imagination and going into the land of dreams. And in this dream state that we go to, we can do, well, it's unlimited. However, there is a little bit of a fear going into that unlimited space, that creative space, that creator space. So today I wanted to dig into that dream state a little bit. In the decks that I'm using, as you can see, Beyond Lemuria, True Black, which you probably can't see, but because it's true black, the Star Stream Oracle, and the Shaman's Dream. Had to pull the Shaman's Dream. And in the center is a representative of a fire pit. And when we go into this sacred space where we can create our dreams, when we see this fire pit, we can take our fears and place them into the fire and have them transformed and have them transmuted into beautiful light, beautiful warmth. Some of our past hurts, we can throw them into the fire pit. Have them transformed, transmuted. So, as we think about what we want to put into the fire, sometimes it's really easy what we want to put in. Other times it's maybe a little deeper. And we'll see what the cards have to say. I know some of you, I know what you want to put into the fire to transmute. Remember, this is not political, although you can certainly add some of that political energy into the fire to transmute, to transform into beautiful healing light. So I'm going to hit pause, pull the cards, I'll be back. Okay, back. I am having huge Mercury retrograde issues. I start recording and then I look and I go, I'm not recording. Oh, yeah. Anyway, dreams. What do I want to create? I want to create a smooth podcast that I don't have to stop again. That's my dream. So, when we dream, when we get ready for dreaming, what do? Do we worry about the day that's happened before? Do we worry about things that we can't fix right before we go to sleep? I remember a friend of mine telling me when I was having a really hard time with sleeping, that if you can't fix it, put the idea in a box, in a big like treasure chest. You'll get back to it. It's important. Not really, but it's important. It goes in a treasure chest. And then you take that treasure chest and you wrap chains around it like a pirate's chest. And you wrap chains around it and you lock it up. You can't get to it. Then you go to sleep. And I go, yeah, but I've got lots of other things that's popping in my head. Well, get another treasure chest. And so I kept doing that. So, anyway, how do we prepare? What do we do to create the dreams that we want to manifest in our life? First card from Shamanic Dreams. Is it Shaman's? Shaman's Dream. The Eye of Intentionality. What's the intention as we go to sleep? As we want to manifest something on this web of creation. Intentions. Key. All right. Second card. Oh, we got 2. Bonus card. Well, this just looks like fun. Harmonic flight. That just feels good. And it's between 2 different ideas. It's the blending of something. So maybe that's the positive and the negative. Maybe the negative goes in here into the flame that will turn that what we perceive as negative into positive, and it's a blending, a harmonic flight. Did I explain that right? And the bonus card is stepping through. Love these cards. As we close our eyes, it's simple. The phrase I keep hearing, it's going from here to there. We just step through. We don't make a big deal out of it. We just step through. It's all cool. It's all good. All right. True Black. This deck I'm using as maybe it'll be more what we need to let go of. However, True Black is really creativity. It's where we get to create anything when we close our eyes and we're in that dark space of creation. So I may have put my intentions wrong on this deck. We shall see as the cards flip. This is the 4 of Wands. And they're kind of hard to see because they have a lot of hieroglyphic silver images that are reflective. This is the 4 of Wands. This is all about celebration. And this bird is rising up. And it looks like there might be some little chains, but it's rising up from the portal of stepping through. And this card reminds us to drop the chains that keep us grounded. So those images of not good enough, not psychic enough, not any of that stuff enough, not able to dream enough, put those into the fire. Let them transfigure. Let them transmute. For me, I have such a hard time remembering my dreams. And that's what I need to put in there. I do remember my dreams. I do. And so from the negative comes the positive. I do remember my dreams. Maybe if I wrote them down, I'd really remember them. Okay. Create pathways. Ellen of Ways. Create pathways. That's what we're doing when we dream. So we can go back there again. And maybe others can follow us. Which reminds me, if other people are following us, who do we want following us? If we're creating pathways, make sure that you're creating protections. Now, this isn't so much a restriction when we keep protections. It is in a way, but it's more of keeping the elements that need to be in the fire, keeping them in the fire and not letting them jump out of the fire. So as we create these pathways, we are also allowing a lot of things to follow us. We only want the light to follow us. We want to be the light follows us, the darkness goes here. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but I am. The next card in the shaman's dream. Tidy house. Tidy house. And, clarity and organization. Clarity and organization. Goes back to this intentionality card. If we're all so cluttered, put those ideas, that cluttering, put it in the treasure chest, lock it up. And again, it may be gone in the morning. It may not be that important. Moving on. This dream time, it reclaims our energy. Then why am I so tired when I wake up? It seems like it's using a lot of energy for me. Reclaims our energy. Cool. The next card we get in the True Black, Major Arcana, Strength. In our dreams, there is strength. There is rebirth. You see the snake down here. Rebirth, shedding skin. That skin that sheds goes into the flame so that it will be transformed into healing energy to grow. Okay. Next card. In our dreams, we get to remove the mask of our everyday persona. We can be anything we want to be in our dream time. Set the intention. Who do we want to be? Certainly with journeying, we can see the eyes. When we shapeshift into a power animal, for example, we can see the world through their eyes. We can create through our power animal. And so we let go of some of the limitations that we have as humans, and we take on the strength of the power animal and create a world from that strength. Just letting go of a little bit of limitations. The next card we have, the right use of power. Crown games. The right use of power. Okay, so this goes back to me saying, I know some of you are thinking about who you want to put into this center fire. And so if we are thinking, I want them to go in that fire and feel pain, or I want them to go in that fire and transform themselves and transfigure themselves into a light, into a brightness, into healing properties. That, to me, that last section is the right use of power. For them to go in and feel pain is the wrong use of power. I mean, can you imagine, can you dream of what would happen if the energy that we are thinking of, that we want to feel we want to put in the fire becomes a light for the world and changes and opens up so that we can start healing the planet and sharing, giving food to everyone who needs it, wouldn't that be a magical dream? All right, moving on. The violet flame. Oh my gosh. I've been getting this card so much. Even so much that in the book here, I have it page marked. Oh my gosh. This is our psychic toolkit. This is all about transfiguring ourselves from upgrades and so much more. This is the message that I'm getting from the violet flame recently. How to find my footing after stepping through this where is it? This portal energy. Where's the portal energy? Violet flame. Stepping through harmonic flight. Reclaim your energy. That's what this violet flame, this series of cards, is all about for me. Getting my footing back again when I get an upgrade. When I get an upgrade of strength. Letting go of the chains that are keeping me down. Ooh. 3 of Swords. Yikes. And it feels like stakes. This hurts worse than swords. And so as I try to process this information of this heartache, of this pain, I remember somebody asked me if I had an NDE where I became enlightened or psychic or whatever. And for me, it was a heartbreak NDE. And it wasn't a romantic heartbreak. It was just just struggling with something that I couldn't resolve. And I couldn't talk through. And I couldn't get anybody to see. Well, I could get some people in my circle, but the person that was creating the heartbreak, I couldn't get them to see what I was seeing. And certainly we see that in a lot of the political divide. Again, not political, but whatever that heartbreak is, whatever that barrier is that's hurting us so much, that's keeping us from flight in our dreams. Let's take that card and put it in the fire. Take that pain and transmute it, transfigure it. I really believe that experience for me was an opening, because from that experience, trying to figure this craziness out, I dropped into a meditation practice that was fairly intense, and I was working a full-time job. And so I would come home. I was lucky I got to do that. I was working for myself, still a full-time job. But I would come home at 2 or 3 in the afternoon and meditate for an hour to get rid of this toxic energy that I was feeling. Going into that meditative state is a dream state. Creating something. I was letting it go. It wasn't easy. I kept opening. I had the key to that lock on that pirate's box, and I kept opening it up, looking at it. Yeah, you're still in there. And really, it's probably gone. Okay. Moving on. Thank you. Dance your troubles away. This is what we get to do in our dream state. We get to dance our troubles away. We get to put that box on a beach. We just like dance around it. Ha ha, you can't come out. Yeah. So, what do we have for dreaming our world into reality? Focus, intention, take flight, dance, create pathways for others to follow us. Reclaim our energies, just step through. We have strength, we have flight, and we want to use this for the right use of power. All right. All right, let's add a little healing stone to this, if we may. Thank you. Thank you. And a little psychic stone. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all being here so much. Peace and love.